Hiya, my name's Ben Lee and I work at Southampton Yacht Services. Currently I'm a third-year apprentice. I'll be going into my fourth year in September. I am a boat joiner at the moment, working up in the joiner's shop. I am making cabinets and units for the boats. You get plenty of skills through doing the work. You get to use a variety of tools. A lot of handwork still used, but you also get to try a lot of machinery as well. We use a huge variety of woods depending on what the boat owner specifies. Different woods are easier to work with than others, but we use a lot of plywood that is like teak faced or maple faced, so that it's easy to work with and you can use it for larger areas without so many joints and things like that. We get the hull in as a completely empty hull and we have to fit it from scratch. We put the bulkheads through to the soles, through to the units, all the way to the deck and the teak deck, all the skin fittings, all the deck fittings, everything. Currently I'm doing 5 days a week at work, but up in the upcoming September I'll be doing 4 days a week at work and one as a day release, which will be a Wednesday to Southampton City Marine Centre, where we cover all the theoretical side of things. We do the technical drawings, we do the assignments, we do a bit of practical work as well. I think apprenticeship scheme is a good sort of scheme. You get to learn a lot of stuff while you're at work on the job. You still get your qualifications and grades like your MVQs and your city and guilds through the college side of things. The pay's not bad, enough to live on. Through working here I've absolutely loved it. I mean, it's had its bad jobs, but at the same time when you get those good jobs it's just such a pleasure to do. I absolutely love working with wood and the varieties of wood you can use, different skills learned. It's just a brilliant thing for different techniques of how to do things. It's just a really enjoyable experience.
My name's Gary Woodford. I'm a level 3 apprentice, currently studying at Southampton College, the Maritime Division. I have 3 topics that I am training in. It's laminating, fit out and trimming of composite components. I'm currently working at Scorpion Ribs in the tube department, which is a bonus for me because there is no course that teaches tube work. The reason I chose Scorpion is their attention to detail. I believe from looking at other rib companies, the attention to detail is second to none. I haven't seen it replicated anywhere else. Working for Scorpion is great. I get on with everyone. Everyone's personalities are brilliant. I mean, people have different personalities, but it feels more like a family than workmates. All the flanges have to be keyed up but ready for the adhesive we use. It's Bostik 2251, I think it's called. It's a contact adhesive. It needs 2 coats. First coat on first, then left for half an hour, and then second coat on top of that. Leave it for about 5 minutes just to go tacky, and then I put on the patches. The reason I put the patches down is to stop any abrasion to the tube. So we've got to have it a perfectly smooth surface. So there's no chance the tubes will rub or, well, we just don't want no damage done to the high pylon at all, basically. It has to be perfect. Once I finish this apprenticeship, I hope to stay here, really. I'll get on with all the guys and I'd like to carry on and, yeah, I'd like to be there in the future.
I'm Ben Meek. I work at Discovery Yachts in Marchwood. I'm a first-year apprentice doing electrical, and I go to college 1 day a week at Southampton City College in Woolston. As an electrician at Discovery, I work on many boats, including the 55 foots and now the brand new 57 foots. At the moment I'm working on 5702, pulling in all the cables, installation of marine equipment and terminating all the cables on the boat. This morning I was wiring up a bow thruster control on this 55-foot boat we're on now and terminating some cables in the mast rocker to Wago drivers. Here at Discovery Yachts we've got a great team, we're all good mates and we all get along very well. As well as learning in my apprenticeship, I'm also getting paid to do the job I love, so it's brilliant. At college I'm learning the DC side of electrics and the more advanced AC side of electrics, which I can therefore take to work, where I'll also be taught in advance by my foreman Steve or Alex, where I can put what I've learned at college into my job. After my 4 years is up at Discovery Yachts, I would like to be taken on full-time as an electrician, and also if they would like to fund it, I would love to do some managerial courses.
My name's Becky and I'm currently undertaking an apprenticeship here at Griffin Hoverworks. I'm in my 3rd year now, which means I currently attend City College once a week, and there I learn all the technical details and all the information you need, and I come here and put that to work really. On these holes, obviously they're aluminium, which means they're a lot harder to weld than your average material. We start from about 1.5mm and it goes up to about 6. That's what I'm doing at the moment. So any thickness in between, you need to be able to know the settings, what you're doing, how to weld it. So there's a lot behind it, but with everyone teaching you how to do it, you're fine. But the thinner stuff is slightly more difficult. I'm still trying to learn how to do that. But the thicker stuff, the 6mm, that's easy, that's a piece of cake. Every material thickness has a different coding. So basically, you go in there for a week, practice all you can, and then at the end, you get attested. So you do a run, and then it gets sent away, x-rayed, dye penned, which is all different ways of testing it. And then if it's strong enough, if there's no defects, then you pass, which means you can weld on any of the holes, you can weld the specialist products and the specialist jobs for that material. And not many people can say they have that kind of coding. So it's a really good thing to have if you can get them, which I'm aspiring towards at the moment. But I can honestly say I couldn't think of a better job. Literally, you come in every day, there's something different to do. Like, you can't imagine, you can't just say, oh, I'm doing this today, because it's just so much of a variety. And people say to me, obviously because I'm a girl, they say, oh, isn't it weird working with a load of men? Well, at first it was, but after a while you get used to it and they're all really friendly. They all treat you like a little sister, they all care for you. And then you have a laugh and joke, but I much prefer it, to be honest, because, well, you're just like a big family, really. But at the end of my 3 years, I'm hoping to stay here, to be taken on, because it's such a lovely place to work. I couldn't imagine myself working anywhere else, to be honest.